All right, Domas, back again, man. Tell me about your off season. What was it like?
It was a lot. I had another child.
Right,
Yeah, I had a little baby Taurus, and nothing. Just stayed home, stayed put. A lot of family time and a lot of working out.
What's it like for you and Shoshana? Now, y'all outnumbered now, 3-2
Yeah,
out there. What's
definitely
that
hard.
like?
Zone defense. We got to do it.
Right. One of the things I admire about you is, your love for family. As you navigate this NBA career, how important is it to have that stability with the family and the support?
They're my everything. They will keep me going. They let me forget about basketball for the other 12 hours of the day, and really just enjoy being present with them. If I go back when I was younger, rookies, I don't know how I would do it at this point as I get older. If I had no wife or kids, I would just lose my mind.
Right. I know you guys did some team building. You had the guys out there in Napa.
Yeah.
Some guys went. Just describe, what was that like? And I know you've done that in past years too. Why have everybody come to Napa and hang out?
It's cool. I had some of the young guys come, work out. They wanted to come in, see how I work, play one-on-one, really understand it. So I put them through a Sabonis camp,
Oh, really? Oh, shoot. What does that entail, man?
Like 6 a.m., start wake up, treatment, lift, just everything I do, on a daily basis, and I was like, I'm not changing nothing, but if you guys want to come, here's the address and here's the time.
Did they show up on time and everything?
Showed up on time, early, everyone was ready,
Okay.
Yeah, I was surprised.
What have you seen from young Mac so far?
Good, high IQ, smart player, and works hard, puts in the effort, asks the questions, so, I only wish the best,
Yeah. How difficult was last season for you? Just, the stability, everything that went down, physically too, you not being healthy.
Yeah.
How challenging was that?
It was definitely a first, never been through so many things in one season, and a lot of new experiences, and it was tough, because at the end of the day we still wanted to win, we still wanted to show up for the fans and advance.
Yeah. How important is stability? I look at Scott now, you got Doug at the helm, BJ, you look at some of the coaches. How important is stability, you think, in the NBA?
When you look at the past winners, champions, how much stability have they had? It's the same people. OKC, for example, has half of the same people since I was a rookie there. You know what I mean? So I do believe there's something if you get the right people. It definitely shows result.
What does this season, 25-26, look like for Domas, ideally, on the basketball court?
We're excited to turn this thing around. We felt like last year wasn't a good year for the fans. A lot of stuff happened, and this year we want to bring it back like it was the first 2 years.
As you look, you're the longest tenured king, which is crazy, man. I feel like you just got here yesterday. What kind of role and what kind of responsibility does that come with being the longest tenured?
One of the leaders of the team is just being vocal, helping the guys out with anything they need. Not being shy and just letting people know if they need anything, I'm here for them.
What can you tell me about Dennis Schroeder? I see him over at Eurobasket killing it. We know he's a long-time NBA player. What can you tell us about Dennis?
Smart, high IQ player, and on top of that, he's going to guard and bring that grit that we need, the swag, and he's a true point guard. He's going to come and set people up, set the pieces right, and with Zach, DeMar, myself, Keegan, Malik, we have so many weapons that I feel like that's our missing piece, that we need someone to really put everyone in their spot.
When you look at some of the new pieces, whether it's Dennis, Zach mid-year, no De'Aaron, does that change your role at all, do you think, and how you play?
Definitely changed last year, definitely changed. I think everyone saw it. I was used a bit differently, but hopefully this year, through summer, speaking with Doug, we can go back to how it was and try and get the best out of everyone on this team.
You've been around for a while. When you look at the West, and I ask all the players this, do you look at the other teams, or is it really all about what the Sacramento Kings do?
At the end of the day, it's all about what the Kings do, how we prepare and are we focused, are we going to lock in and all that stuff, But as a fan, obviously, you look at all the other teams too, and the West has been at the highest level it's been at for the last couple of years now. So it's definitely going to be hard.
It's interesting. Keegan just got married, and I'm like, I remember when it seemed like he was a baby when now he's. So what do you look for from a guy like Keegan? You know, the maturity, fourth season. Like, he's an NBA vet now.
Just to figure it out, figure it out, focus on 1-2 things they're really good at, usually when you're a prospect and you're young, everyone wants you to do everything, and that sometimes it's hard for everyone to kind of figure out their one thing or 2 things that they're good at, so hopefully he can really find that confidence and know his role, know what he needs to do, and feel good about it.
You may play some 4, some 5. Is there a difference in that position, or is it, in today's NBA, those are interchangeable and you just play your game? What do you think?
Everyone says that, but I feel like, no matter what position you play, it is different. If I'm the 4, I'm floating more around the 3-point line. I'm not rolling. I'm out from the basket. I can't rebound as much. Right. So, there are little things that do change. But this year I might have to do a bit of both.
When I look at you and your tenure here, you're a fan favorite. The little kids love you. The older people love you. How much pride do you take in that, being a part of the community and being a beacon of hope for the community out here?
I love it. They come here every night. They're cheering us on. They're nice to me, my family, my kids. Since the day I got traded, they've been just way too nice, for what went down. And I'm just happy. I'm happy. I appreciate it, and if I can go out there and perform and make them happy, it makes it better.
My last question, I heard a story. We don't get much snow out here, but I heard you brought in some snow. What's that like, man? Tell me about that.
It's awesome. I always tell the coaches, teammates, anyone on the staff who has kids come through. It's usually in my driveway.
Is that an annual thing now? Is that
it's been so far, so we'll see if it happens again this year. Last year we had a bit too much snow, so it was kind of hard to get out with the car. But it's a lot of fun. The kids love it. They can go and play whenever they want. Send my address to my coaches. Whenever you want, just come. Don't even say hi. Just have fun.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Good luck this season.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.